What's up, people? So, I've had this Raptor, the Raptor R. I've had this one probably, actually, I don't remember exactly when. It has to be at least 6 months. It was when they had their sale for $3.99. I guess they were getting rid of all the old stock. Well, oh, my cicadas are back. Um, anyway, I was on the fence. I was going back and forth. Should I get it? Should I get it? Should I get it? Finally, I said, okay, I'll get it. And they were sold out everywhere. I found one shop that had them left, and I bought it. Now I have the new one coming, the Ultimate. I also have the light kit for this that I didn't put on it yet. Just like I have the light kit for the other one, the new one that should be here Wednesday. I bought the full light kit for it. I even put this thing on. What do you call this? Or actually, I don't have it on this one. The Traxxas, what do you call that? The module. I have it on 3 of my trucks. I think I was going to put it on this one. Then I realized I was getting the new one, and I said, nope. The new one comes with it. The Ultimate comes with the module. Now I'm on the fence. Do I keep both of them? Because this is the first time I have it out, and I have to say, I really like it. I got to fix the wheels. It's a little crooked. Hold on. Is that it? No. There it is. There you go. Man, I don't understand. This isn't the first car that I had to do this with. It's like I have to almost move it all the way over. That doesn't make sense. I love hearing my cicadas. I'll tell you a quick story. Well, first, let's go into the date. What's today? Today is July 20th. Last year, it must have been after July 11th, you would hear these cicadas by the millions last year. Literally, when I say it sounded millions of them, and you would hear them all night. I looked it up, and it said last year was like a super year. It happens every 20-something years, and that's why you heard so many. Last night was the first night I actually heard them this year, and there was only a few I heard. I'm already hearing more tonight. Something about the cicadas relaxed me. Anyway, I was gonna take out my 6x6 by Traxxas that I still haven't ran a battery through, but I figured, you know what, I didn't want a battery through this yet. I have the new one that'll be here in a few days. Maybe I should run the battery out. I like the fact it has the lights in the front and back. I have the light kit to add the other lights. Man, I gotta say, I'm impressed. I mean, this ain't something that you're gonna jump with. At least I don't think you would. Anyway, I don't know who's online, but I told you guys I'd be back tonight. It's too nice of a night. And the summer's gonna be over before you know it. Like I said, I can't believe today's it's Sunday, July 20th already, 2025. It's a beautiful night. What's the temperature? It's 80 degrees still. I'll take it. You know, last year, again, I know I didn't make my intro video. Again, this is all beta. This is all me just trying different things out, getting into the swing of things before I go full-fledged. I have editors who work for my other business who could help me, you know, but this is just me feeling things out. I'm having fun, gradually getting more comfortable. And let's face it, that's the whole purpose of me doing this. I'm trying to meet like-minded people with all my hobbies, with remote control cars. I just got into the remote control cars. Video games I've been into for about 4 or 5 years now. BMX freestyle, I've been in forever. DJing, all the facets of DJing, I've been in forever. Almost hit the tripod again. You know, this is a shelf queen. Even if it didn't work as good as it did, you would want to keep it anyway because it looks so nice. I'm actually thinking, originally I was going to sell it because I have the Ultimate coming, but I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time that I actually have doubles of something that I really like. So if I'm going to keep it, maybe I will buy the adapter, the module for this. I know people don't like Traxxas. They say they're overpriced. They say a few other things about them, but I gotta say, I'm impressed with all of their RCs. You know, I have a bunch. I think I'm at 100. When everything is all said and done, because I have the Ultimate Raptor R still coming. I have the 18 scale axle. What's that new one that they're releasing on the 23rd? I have that one coming. I have another MJX coming. Anyway, when everything's said and done, I think I'll be at 178 RCs that I bought within the last year, not including my Traxxas that I bought 13 years ago and one of my Bigfoots I bought 2-3 years ago. I know quality, at least for the most part, because I tried every different brand. Since I'm new to the hobby, I wasn't a name snob. So I picked up every brand. I picked up some, you know, from $60, because sometimes you get like a brushless RC on Amazon for $60, $70. I've tried them all the way up to, you know, more expensive. I think the most expensive RC I got without battery was like $1,200. Not even like I don't want to spend more on an RC. I'm not against it, but usually that means the RC is bigger. And I think 10 scale is my sweet spot. I don't like, you know, I have a few 8 and 7 scales. Like I have the 7 scale Armor. What is it called? The one that comes in orange and black. I have the orange one. I can't think of the name of it. That's not terrible. It's not too big. But 5 scale is a pain in the butt. 7 scale, for some of them aren't easy. Like I have the 7 scale Bronco from FMS. I tried to take that one out earlier. It needs 2 batteries. Again, maybe you could use only 1 battery if you get a special adapter, or maybe it even came with an adapter. I got to go back to the bag that, you know, the booklet that it came with. But I tried using it earlier. It's not even easy to use. I like things that are easy. I like RCs that use one battery, not two. Anything bigger than 10 scale becomes a pain in the butt traveling with it, storing it. 10 scale is big enough to go through most terrain, even pretty deep grass for the most part. Not saying that I'll never buy a 5 scale or a 7 scale because I have them. Even the Grave Digger and Son of a Digger, what are they, 8 scale? I have the original Grave Digger that was out a few years. Then the new Freestyle Edition version 2 came out and I bought the Son of a Digger. Now I want to get the Grave Digger too, but I don't want to have two of them. They're too big. So I'll be selling the version 1 Grave Digger locally very soon. Those are huge. But I like them because I like the Freestyle ones are crazy. Even though I didn't use my Freestyle one yet, I saw other people use theirs, and it's almost like Spin. What is that toy company? Is it Spin Master? They made a Son of a Digger that was a Freestyle one for $50 that would do all those tricks. The only thing it didn't do was the bicycle, and I love that one. So I know I'm gonna love the full size one. But 8 scale, 7 scale, 5 scale, just more complicated. 10 scale is best for me. Again, if they came out with something that was crazy, if it only took one battery, I would probably get it. Like I said, that Bronco I bought, it was an accident. I didn't even mean to buy it. And if I knew it used 2 batteries, I definitely wouldn't have bought it. I like 1 battery RCs. But let's say they came out with a Durango Hellcat. If it was bigger than, let's say it was a 5 scale and it took 2 batteries, would I still get it? I would, because I would get it to match my truck. But for the most part, if I see something like FMS came out with that new, another Bronco, but like a little bit of a different body style, I think it's FMS. It's 7 scale, I'm not touching it. Now they came out with an 18 scale with that new Bronco style. That's one of the RCs I have coming too. That is an 18 scale. I'll take it. I know some people love the big scales, and to be honest, when I first got into the hobby, that was what I thought. I said, I'm going to get only the biggest ones possible. I'm just going to get the biggest trucks, the biggest cars. And then the first one I got was the Armor. Is it the Outcast? I don't know. It's a 5 scale Armor. It was the first big one I got. I got it over, it's probably coming up to a year now. I probably got it last August. I haven't ran 1 battery in it yet. It's just big, it's bulky. It probably won't work well out here because it's too big. It's a pain in the neck just to bring it downstairs. Not going that route again. Matter of fact, I haven't used it. I haven't put a battery in it. If somebody gave me an offer on it, I would probably take it because I'd rather have smaller ones like this than that 5 scale. I kind of feel like the 5 scale, you need to be in a park. And that just goes to show you how lazy I am. Growing up in the Bronx, I would have had nowhere to use these cars, nowhere for these trucks. My front yard, backyard, no side yard, because in the Bronx, houses aren't right on top of each other. The streets are crowded. People park on both sides of the streets. They double park. I don't even know how we played baseball in the street back in the day in the 80s, because that's how crowded the streets are. And they're even more crowded today. Now I have space in the front, the back. I literally have parks minutes from my house that are empty almost every day, and I'm lazy. I don't go to them. Even when I used to freestyle, and race as a kid in 83, 84, 85, 86, we had no place to freestyle. There was no place that did it. We had no room. We had no backyard. If I grew up around here, I would have had so much more room to practice, so much, man. Realize how tight you are in the Bronx. But this is sweet. This is sweet. It's almost too sweet that you don't want to damage it. Like, that's how sweet this is. And I wasn't even sure it came with lights, but that it actually has front lights and back lights, man, I'll take it. The clipless body works really well with this. I have to say, Traxxas is number 1 or 2 with clipless bodies. Armor has some really good ones. Traxxas has some really good ones. Then you have some other companies like FMS. What's their little car? It's called the Chaser. It's like $129. I forgot what it's called. That has a clipless body. It's garbage. I mean, it's literally, I'm getting rid of the car because the body's such a piece of junk. Some people don't know how to do the clipless systems, but Traxxas does, Armor does. Valario tries. Some of them are not terrible, but some of them are bad. The last PT12 or whatever it is, the little rally car, it has 2 clips on the side that you have to pull out and spin. Problem with that is you can't, if you have regular fingers, they don't fit. Like, your finger's too big to fit in there to pull it out and to spin it. I know some people are saying they love it, but I didn't love it. It doesn't, I can't get my fingers in there. I can't pull them out. It's also not an easy body that lines up. Like most Traxxas bodies, you could be in the dark and line them up 1, 2, 3, and you're like, oh, this is easy. Same with Armor. You could be like their groms are off the hook, especially the Mojave. I mean, that body, it not only is it a body that won't come off no matter what you do to it, you could do triple flips with it. It's just such a sturdy body, and it's so easy to get on. 1, 2, 3, it's on. Again, you could do it in the dark. Why I don't like clips, and I know people say they love clips because they could change the bodies easier, blah, 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 aftermarket bodies, whatever. But for me, sometimes even in great weather, I mean, like ideal situations like this, it's hard for me to get the clips on. The Red Cat that starts with a V, the truck, the Valor, whatever it is, that one works well because the clips are coated, and where they put the clips, they also put like a little black coated piece there, so they're easy to go on. The Granite also has easy, the 10 scale Granite also has easy clips because they're coated clips. It's just easier, but when people use the cheap regular clips, they're a pain in the butt. And in case if anyone wanted to know, last year for my birthday, one of my birthday gifts were the 6x6 Mercedes. That was one of my birthday gifts last year. This year, one of my birthday gifts that I got already was the clipless Granite, because I found the regular Granite yesterday with the clips. Out of the 5 10 scales I had, that was a jumping master. When I tell you it jumped better than all of them, it even jumped better than the Big Rock. Big Rock is smooth, but this thing is just even smoother. And I don't know how I had the version with the clips, because I only started collecting last June 15th was the first purchase I made, and I had it June 18th. So just a little over a year, 13 months ago, I don't know how I ended up with a Granite with clips, because the clipless one, I thought, when I looked it up online, it looks like it came out around the same time. So I don't know how I got stuck with the ones with the clip. But anyway, I liked it so much that I ordered it yesterday from Amazon, and it came today, the gunmetal one with the clipless body. That means I'll be selling the green one with the clips. And what I like about Amazon, not only did it come, if I would have ordered the blue one, it would have came Monday and I would have saved 20 bucks. I didn't want the blue one, I wanted the gunmetal one, so I paid the full price. But what Amazon does is some of their items, they give you different payment options. I also have the Amazon card where you get 5% back on everything. But sometimes Amazon does something even better than that. Not only do you get the 5% back, but they allow you to pay it off for like 6 months. So instead of me paying, 369 plus tax for the car, it ended up only running me like 80 something bucks today. And then for the next 4 or 5 months, it runs me 80 something bucks too. You're going for Chinese? That's where you're going? Where you going? Oh, we were just there yesterday. No, we went to the Carvel over there. And then which Chinese do you go to? Do you go to the one where Carvel is, or the one on the opposite side next to the place that sells you stuff? Oh, on that side? East Bamboo. That's the first place when my wife and I moved to Eastchester 20 something years ago. We used to live right behind the gas station over there. You have Stop and Shop, the gas station, then you have buildings behind it. When we moved there, the first place we went to eat at was East Bamboo. We walked there. We, we were there last night. We went to Carvel, and then we got fries across the street at Mason. Yeah, $7 an order of fries. 2 fries were 14 bucks. Yeah, I didn't know neither. I'm like, man, for French fries, you used to get a hamburger and fries for $7. Now you're getting, man, crazy, right? Yeah, it's healthy food, but I don't really love it so much. But all right, I'll be over here. Who's Harry? Who? Are you are you talking about Harry Milan? Is that I know two Harrys. Yeah, that's my family. That's my aunt's sister. Yeah, that's a brother. Yep. But what were you doing over there with them? Oh, how do you know him? Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it's a it's a small world. See you later, Al. Sorry, people. That's one of my old school Bronx neighbors. It's funny how many people who lived in the Bronx now live over here. My neighbor to the left lived in the Bronx, and they still have a barbershop in the Bronx. My neighbor straight across the street lived in the Bronx, grew up in the Bronx. My neighbor to the right grew up in the Bronx, and he still has his business in the Bronx. And the guy I was just talking to, who lives next door to the other guy I was just telling you, also grew up in the Bronx. It's crazy. But anyway, you know what? It's live. I know some people, maybe I'll edit that out if I keep the video up, but listen, this is live. It is what it is. It's like hanging out. You guys are like hanging out with friends. If I was really hanging out with friends, you would still hear the conversation, right? That's how I look at it. Tomorrow, oh, what I was saying about the granite for my birthday. I don't know what else I want for my birthday. I know I'm trying to take it easy just because of the space. I'm so tempted on buying the Supra from Traxxas because they have a sale. Not only would you save like 50 bucks on it, but you could also use the other coupon with the free battery and free charger. So not only do you get like 50 bucks off, but you get the battery and charger. Or the 10 scale Defender. I have the 10 scale Bronco. I didn't use it yet, but the little bit that I played with it in the house, I loved it. I added the winch on it. I love it. But I just hate buying something that's already out because I know Traxxas is going to come out with something stupid and then I'm going to want it. And then it's like, man, I know that the Super is old already. That's been out a few years. I know it's been out like 3 or 4 years, and then they came out with a brushless version, which is the version that's out now. I just feel like they're gonna come out with something else, but that Super is really something that is on my up my alley. I also like the Defender. I have the 18 scale Defender, the 18 scale Bronco. I also have the 10 scale Bronco. I don't have the 10 scale Defender. So those are two, and the sales to the end of the month. I'm really, 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 really tempted. I just don't know. Ah. Like I said, my luck, I buy something and then something else cool comes out, and I'm like, ah, man, I could have had the space. But that is one of the reasons why I'm putting a lot of things on eBay. I'm not keeping anything like this Raptor R. I really like. I mean, I really, really like it. That's the reason why I'm thinking of keeping this one even when I get the Ultimate in a few days. Speaking of, I have some stickers that I'm printing from home because I just bought a new sticker machine. I'm printing up some stickers and I'm going to send them to some people for free. I'm going to wait until I get my truck in the mail, which should be Wednesday, I think it says. And I'll show you the stickers I printed up, and like I'm going to pick 25 people and just send them some stickers. But yeah, this is sweet. I like that this truck is also versatile. Like, I don't like trucks or cars that need a certain terrain. That's why I don't really own any drift only RCs. Like Red Cat, I bought their drift car last year. Not on sale neither. Right now their drift car is on sale for $199. I paid the full price for it. I used it on this blacktop for 10 minutes and I packed it up and shipped it back. It sucked on this blacktop. I couldn't do it. Just like some RCs say you should be using it in dirt and this and that. I want something that I could use everywhere. Look at that, look at that. What I find myself doing in the winter is doing a lot of the upgrades. When I tell you I kind of went crazy with the upgrades, I have parts and bodies to upgrade like 50 RCs. I have Traxxas bodies, Axle bodies, FMS bodies. You ready for me? Oh. Well, if you don't want to stay this way. What are you doing in there, Max? Hold on. What's in there? What are you doing?
Sit here. See what it feels like.
Well, Max, I got stuff there. Sit there. But I have to sit on the other side in the front. Because there's stuff here. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, Max. Sorry, guys. My son wants to sit in my truck. Why? I'm not sure why. He refuses to get on camera. He's not really big into RCs. I tried, and I told him he could use any one. It's not like he could only use certain ones, but hold on, people. You're going to get hot in there, buddy. You're not hot? All right. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to call my night to an end. My son's just sitting in my car, and it's 80 degrees. He can't stay in the car. I have to get a haircut tonight. Tomorrow we're going to the beach. Wish me luck. Going to the beach is not an easy task for me. I'm not I don't love the beach. I don't love the sand. I don't like traveling to the beach, but I have to do it once in a while. Happy wife, happy life, right? And this is my perfect time of day too. It's 8:34. Don't forget, next week I'm giving away a few items. When I reach 500, I'm giving away the Vortex. When I reach 1,000, I'm giving away a bunch of stuff. It's going to be like the biggest giveaway. You would think I hit 1,000,000. Meanwhile, I only hit 1,000, and that's the kind of stuff I'm giving away. I think once I reach 500, I'll bring it off beta, and that's when I'll start organizing things a little bit. All right, people. Ciao.